There's a lot of chatter in the media right now about, oh my God, the housing market's going to crash in 2021 because of all of the foreclosures that are coming after the forbearance and this and that. What to believe? I get it. Look, at the onset of the economic disruptions caused by the COVID pandemic, the government quickly put into place forbearance plans to allow homeowners to remain in their homes without making their monthly mortgage payments. Today, almost 3 million households are actively in a forbearance plan. Hi, I'm Mike Zahn with the Right Move team at AZ & Associates. 29.4% of those in forbearance have continued to stay current on their payments, though many have not. Yanling Mayer, principal economist at CoreLogic, recently revealed a distributional analysis of the forborne loans payment status reveals that more than 1/3, 39.1%, of all forborne loans are now 150 days or more behind in payment, while as many as 1 in 4, 25.5%, are 6 months past due. These homeowners have been given permission not to make their payments, but the question now is, how many of them will be able to catch up after their forbearance program ends? There's speculation that a forthcoming wave of foreclosures could be the result, and that could lead to another crash in home values like we saw a decade ago. However, today's situation is different than the 2006 to 2008 housing crisis, as many homeowners have tremendous amounts of equity in their homes. What are the experts saying? Over the last 30 days, several industry experts have weighed in on this subject. Michael Sklarz, president at Collateral Analytics, says, "We may very well see a meaningful increase in the number of homes listed for sale as these borrowers choose to sell at what is arguably an intermediate top in the market and downsize to a more affordable home rather than face foreclosure." Odeta Kushi, deputy chief economist at First American, said, "The foreclosure process is based on 2 steps. First, the homeowner suffers an adverse economic shock, leading the homeowner to becoming delinquent on their mortgage. However, delinquency by itself is not enough to send a mortgage into foreclosure. With enough equity, a homeowner has the option of selling their home or tapping into their equity through a refinance to help weather the economic shock. It's the lack of sufficient equity, the second component of the dual trigger, that causes a serious delinquency to become a foreclosure." Don Layton, a senior industry fellow at the Joint Center for Housing Studies at Harvard University, said, "With a greater cushion of equity, troubled homeowners have dramatically improved options, a greater ability to access funding, for instance, home equity lines, to keep paying monthly expenses until family finances recover, improved ability to qualify for and support a loan modification, and, if push comes to shove, the ability to sell the home and monetize their increased net worth while reducing their monthly payment obligations." So what should lenders and servicers expect? A large number of foreclosures or only a modest increase? I believe the latter. So with today's positive equity situation, many homeowners will be able to use a loan modification or refi to stay in their homes. If not, some will go to foreclosure, but most will be able to sell and walk away with their equity. Won't the additional homes on the market impact prices? No, distressed properties, foreclosures, and short sales do sell at a significant discount. If homeowners sell instead of going into foreclosure, the impact on the housing market will be much less severe. And we must also realize there's currently an unprecedented lack of inventory on the market. Just last week, Realtor.com explained nationally the number of homes for sale was down 39.6%, amounting to 449,000 fewer homes for sale than last December. It's important to remember that there weren't enough homes for sale even then, a year ago, and inventory has only continued to decline. This market has the potential to absorb 500,000 homes this year without it causing home values to depreciate. So bottom line, the pandemic has led to both personal and economic hardships for many American households. The overall residential real estate market, however, has weathered the storm and will continue to do so in 2021, in my opinion. For the latest market information or to discuss listing your home, reach out to us here at the Right Move team. Until then, we'll keep doing what we do best, getting people we like into the home they love. See you in my next video.